Italian tongue twisters are a wonderful tool that you can use to improve your Italian pronunciation. In Italy, they are called scioglilingua, a fusion of sciogliere, meaning to untie, and lingua, meaning tongue. They perfectly capture their purpose too, because they help you to speak more clearly. Loved by actors, singers, and radio hosts alike, they are playful linguistic puzzles, often nonsensical, that sharpen your pronunciation by mixing rhymes, repeating similar sounds, and using other clever tricks. In this lesson, I share 30 Italian tongue twisters for all levels, ranging from the easiest to the most challenging, that are perfect for flexing your linguistic muscles. Now make sure you stay till the end, because I'll share 6 top tips for making the most of using these Italian tongue twisters that will improve your Italian pronunciation. And don't worry about taking notes, I've done all the hard work for you. To help you practice these Italian tongue twisters, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, which I've included a link to in the description box below. Pronti? Are you ready? Iniziamo! Let's begin. Let's start with 10 easy tongue twisters for beginners. Now, if you're just starting out in learning Italian, then these tongue twisters are your perfect starting point. They are short, fun, and designed to help you get comfortable with the unique sounds of the Italian language. The first tongue twister is
9 navi nuove navigano. 9 navi nuove navigano.
This literally means 9 new ships were sailing. This tongue twister is all about mastering the pronunciation of N paired with different vowels. This consonant is pronounced as in the standard English, so you won't have much difficulty. The same goes for the diphthong OU, as in nuove, meaning new, where the U is like the W sound. The next Italian tongue twister is
3 tigri contro 3 tigri. 3 tigri contro 3 tigri.
This literally means 3 tigers against 3 tigers. That rapid-fire T and R sounds here will definitely put your pronunciation skills to the test. You'll get more practice using the letters T and R in tongue twister 21. The next tongue twister is
No, non ho un nonno. No, non ho un nonno.
This literally means no, I do not have a grandfather. This phrase teases your tongue with single versus double consonants. Also, notice how the vowel before a double consonant is pronounced shorter, as in nonno for grandfather, compared to non, meaning not, where the sound is much longer. Italian tongue twister number 4 is
Ramarro marrone. Ramarro marrone.
This literally means brown lizard. Can you roll those R's like a pro? Don't worry if you can't, many Italians can't do it either. Now this tongue twister is perfect for mastering those tongue vibrations in Italian, if you're able to. And remember, with double consonants, this sound is longer and more emphasized. Italian tongue twister number 5 is
A quest'ora il questore in questura non c'è. A quest'ora il questore in questura non c'è.
This literally means at this time the police commissioner is not at the police station. Now the double consonant combos of QU and ST here join forces to test your pronunciation skills. Pay attention to how S followed by a consonant is pronounced hard. Plus, notice how QU usually comes before a vowel and the U tends to be softer, putting emphasis on the following vowel. Tongue twister number 6 is
Vada come vada, vado a vada. Vada come vada, vado a vada.
This literally means, come what may, I'm going to vada. This tongue twister is perfect for practicing the Italian V sound, which is made by pressing your upper teeth lightly against your bottom lip. By the way, Vada is a lovely Tuscan village located near Livorno. Italian tongue twister number 7 is
7 sassi smussati. 7 sassi smussati.
This literally means 7 rounded rocks. Now this tongue twister is perfect for honing your skills with the double consonants. Remember, they are both pronounced, so really emphasize them. And the S sound. Now notice that the S can be pronounced in two ways. Hard when it's at the beginning of a word and is followed by a vowel, as in the word sette, meaning 7. Or like a Z when it's between two vowels or it is followed by a voiced consonant, as in smussati, which means rounded, where M is voiced. Italian tongue twister number 8 is
Li vuoi quei kiwi? Li vuoi quei kiwi?
This literally means, do you want those kiwis? Now here is a twisty mix of W and Q sounds to help you conquer those diphthongs, OU and UE. Plus you can familiarize yourself with the letter W, which is called doppia V in Italian. Now while it's not common, you will come across this letter in foreign loanwords. Now to learn more about cognates and loanwords, watch this video here. Coming in at number 9, we have the Italian tongue twister.
In un piatto poco cupo, poco pepe cape. In un piatto poco cupo, poco pepe cape.
This literally means, in a dish not deep enough, not much pepper fits. This fun Italian tongue twister helps you nail the P sound and get comfortable with the double T pronunciation. Psst, this phrase is not about a sad dish, but it's a playful reminder that trying to explain things to someone who just doesn't get it is often a waste of time. Coming in at number 10, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Sopra al terrazzo c'è un cane pazzo. Sopra al terrazzo c'è un cane pazzo.
Which literally means, on the balcony there's a crazy dog. Here's another chance to nail those double consonants, particularly the intriguing double Z sound, which is pronounced sharp and snappy like tss. Are you enjoying this lesson so far? Make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet with this lesson, and you'll find a link to that in the description below this video. Let's move on to 10 intermediate Italian tongue twisters. Now that your lips have warmed up and you've had some practice, let's step things up to some intermediate tongue twisters. Now these ones are longer and have more complex pronunciation, so get ready for a challenge. Coming in at number 11, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Sopra la panca la capra campa. Sotto la panca la capra crepa. Sopra la panca la capra campa. Sotto la panca la capra crepa.
Over the bench the goat lives. Under the bench the goat dies. Now this classic Italian tongue twister is all about the repetition of the CA and PA sounds, spiced up with a bit of the rolling R sound. Don't worry, even native Italians find this one challenging. Coming in at number 12, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Caro Conte, chi ti canta tanto, canta che t'incanta. Caro Conte, chi ti canta tanto, canta che t'incanta.
This literally means, Dear Earl, who sings for you is singing so much that it is fooling you. This tongue twister challenges you with 6 words starting with C, paired with either A or O. Here, pronounce it as K. But remember, if C is followed by I or E, it's pronounced as ch. Also notice how the relative pronoun ki, meaning who, has a sneaky H after the C, making it a hard k sound. Coming in at number 13, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Forse Pietro potrà proteggerli. Forse Pietro potrà proteggerli.
Which literally means, maybe Pietro will be able to protect them. Now this one seems simple at first, but wait till you try it. The Italian P sound isn't that tricky, but the real challenge here is repeating the same consonant followed by a vowel, such as with potrà, or another consonant such as proteggerla. Even native Italians struggle with this one. Coming in at number 14, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Tre stecchi secchi in 3 strette tasche stanno. Tre stecchi secchi in 3 strette tasche stanno.
Which literally means 3 dry sticks are in 3 tiny pockets. Now this tongue twister focuses on double consonants and the infamous TR cluster. Rolling R after the letter T is quite the challenge. The real trick here is navigating through all these similar sounding words like stecchi and secchi, or tre and strette. Coming in at number 15, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Precipitevolissimevolmente. Precipitevolissimevolmente.
Meaning very precipitously. Now, with a whopping 26 letters, this adverb is one of the longest words in Italian. It's 11 syllables, packing lots of repeated letters, especially those double consonants and that vibrant R sound, giving it a sense of urgency and intensity to its pronunciation that matches its meaning perfectly. Coming in at number 16, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Chi ama, chiama, chiama. Chiamami tu che chi ami, chiami. Chi ama, chiama, chiama. Chiamami tu che chi ami, chiami.
Which literally means whoever loves calls who they love. You call me since you call who you love. I'll call who I love if you don't call. This tongue twister is all about love, but don't let that fool you. It's rather difficult. Almost every word is a tongue twister in itself, with those repeated clusters of CH and MA. Plus, it mixes up the words in different orders and forms, like chiama, chiamami, and ama and ami, making it even trickier. Coming in at number 17, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Sopra 4 rossi sassi, 4 grossi gatti rossi. Sopra 4 rossi sassi, 4 grossi gatti rossi.
This literally means over 4 red rocks, 4 big red cats. Now, this phrase might look innocent with its basic vocabulary, but it's a real tongue twister beast. The reason is the use of those sneaky double consonants, double T or double S, and the way it shuffles around the same words. Plus, it's another opportunity to practice that rolling R sound. Coming in at number 18, we have the tongue twister.
Sette scettici sceicchi sciocchi con la sciatica a Shanghai. Sette scettici sceicchi sciocchi con la sciatica a Shanghai.
This literally means 7 skeptical silly sheikhs with sciatica in Shanghai. This tongue twister gives you the opportunity to really nail that Italian S sound, which is hard when it's at the beginning of a noun and followed by a vowel, as in the word sette. However, when it's followed by a vowel such as E or I in the cluster SC, it takes on a softer sound, as in scettici. Coming in at number 19, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Un pezzo di pizza che puzza nel pozzo del pazzo di pezza. Un pezzo di pizza che puzza nel pozzo del pazzo di pezza.
This literally means a piece of pizza which stinks in the well of the madman of cloth. This is another great Italian tongue twister if you need to practice the double Z sound. And the fact that almost all the words in this tongue twister start with the letter P followed by a different vowel adds an extra layer of difficulty. Coming in at number 20, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Figlia, sfoglia la foglia. Sfoglia la foglia, figlia. Figlia, sfoglia la foglia, figlia.
Which literally means, daughter, peel off the leaf, daughter. This phrase is all about the y sound, G-L-I, which can be quite tough for learners of Italian. Think of it as similar to the L sound in English words such as million or Italian. Plus the fact that you're repeating the same words but in reverse order makes it easier to stumble. Are you enjoying this lesson? Don't let the learning stop here. Make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, which you'll find a link to in the description box below this video. Alright, now it's time to step things up once more with 10 difficult Italian tongue twisters for advanced learners. Now these are much longer, more complex, and truly challenging to pronounce without stumbling, even for native speakers. The first one is
33 trentini entrarono a Trento, tutti e 33 trotterellando. 33 trentini entrarono a Trento, tutti e 33 trotterellando.
33 people from Trentino come into Trent, all 33 trotting and toddling. With loads of double consonants and that tricky TR sound popping up 7 times in rapid succession, this super famous Italian tongue twister is a real challenge. your mouth might feel like it's been at the gym after a few attempts. But hey, there's no better way to nail that Italian rolling R sound. Coming in at number 22, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Apelle, figlio di Apollo, fece una palla di pelle di pollo. Tutti i pesci vennero a galla per vedere la palla di pelle di pollo fatta da Apelle, figlio di Apollo. Apelle, figlio di Apollo, fece una palla di pelle di pollo. Tutti i pesci vennero a galla per vedere la palla di pelle di pollo fatta da Apelle, figlio di Apollo.
Which literally means Apelles, son of Apollo, made a ball of chicken skin. All the fish came to the surface to see the ball of chicken skin made by Apelles, son of Apollo. This classic Italian tongue twister doubles as a catchy nursery rhyme, thanks to its musicality. It's all about nailing those repeated P and L sounds in different words. Plus, it's a great way to practice the pronunciation of gli, as in figlio. The next Italian tongue twister is
Se l'arcivescovo di Costantinopoli si disarcivescovis-costantinopolizzasse, vi disarcivescovis-costantinopolizzereste voi come si è disarcivescovis-costantinopolizzato lui? Se l'arcivescovo di Costantinopoli si disarcivescovis-costantinopolizzasse, vi disarcivescovis-costantinopolizzereste voi come si è disarcivescovis-costantinopolizzato lui?
This literally means, if the Archbishop of Constantinople were to unbishop himself, would you unbishop yourself to unambishopize him? Those three lengthy words with multiple syllables are responsible for placing this Italian tongue twister in the difficult end of the spectrum. The only way to conquer it is to take it slow and try to break down these words into smaller chunks. Practice saying each of them separately before joining them together. Coming in at number 24, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Guglielmo coglie ghiaia dagli scogli, scagliandola oltre gli scogli tra 1000 gorgogli. Guglielmo coglie ghiaia dagli scogli, scagliandola oltre gli scogli tra 1000 gorgogli.
This literally means Guillermo grabs gravel from the rocks, hurling it over the rocks in 1,000 gurgles. The key here is to nail that G sound. When it's followed by A, O, or U, like in gorgogli, or when paired with the H and followed by E or I, as in ghiaia, you have to pronounce it hard. But when it's part of the GL cluster, followed by I, like sciogli, meaning rocks, it softens up. Coming in at number 25, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Se la serva non ti serve, a che serve che ti serva di una serva che non serve? Se la serva non ti serve, a che serve che ti serva di una serva che non serve?
This literally means, if the servant doesn't serve you, what's the use of a servant who doesn't serve you? This Italian tongue twister plays with similar sounding words to nail the hard sound of S in the cluster SE. Notice how serva and serve sound alike, but mean different things. It's also a great way to brush up on your Italian pronouns, such as ti serve and ti serva. To find out more about Italian pronouns, watch this video here. Coming in at number 26, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Sul tagliere l'aglio taglia, non tagliare la tovaglia. La tovaglia non è aglio, se la tagli fai uno sbaglio. Sul tagliere l'aglio taglia, non tagliare la tovaglia. La tovaglia non è aglio, se la tagli fai uno sbaglio.
Which literally means, on the cutting board, the garlic is cut. Don't cut the tablecloth. The tablecloth is not the garlic. If you cut it, you make a mistake. Not only does this tongue twister challenge you with the use of the yi sound, which pops up 8 times, but it also helps you to brush up on some Italian kitchen vocabulary. This is perfect for expanding your culinary Italian repertoire. Coming in at number 27, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Quanti rami di rovere roderebbe un roditore, se un roditore potesse rodere rami di rovere? Quanti rami di rovere roderebbe un roditore se un roditore potesse rodere rami di rovere?
Which literally means, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Now here's another tongue twister that we even use in English. That's all about mastering those Italian R sounds along with the I and E vowels. Plus, it's also a good workout to refresh your use of the conditional and subjunctive tenses. To learn more about those, watch this video here. Coming in at number 28, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Tu che attacchi i tacchi, attaccami i tacchi. Io attaccare i tacchi a te, che attacchi i tacchi? Attaccati te i tuoi tacchi, tu che attacchi i tacchi. Tu che attacchi i tacchi, attaccami i tacchi. Io attaccare i tacchi a te che attacchi i tacchi? Attaccati te i tuoi tacchi, tu che attacchi i tacchi.
Which literally means, you who attach your heels, attach my heels. Should I attach your heels? You who attach your heels? You attach your heels. You who attach your heels. This Italian tongue twister is especially well known in the region of Lombardia, especially pronounced in the local dialect. It focuses on the similar sound between the word tacchi, heels, and the verb attaccare, to attach, allowing you to practice that CH sound and the pronunciation of double consonants. Coming in at number 29, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Ti lascio, lascia sull'uscio liscio. Tu lascia liscia sull'uscio lascia. Ti lascio lascia sull'uscio liscio. Tu lascia liscia sull'uscio lascia.
Which means, I leave you the axe on the smooth threshold. You leave the smooth axe on the threshold. This Italian tongue twister is tricky because it plays around with words that sound almost the same, since they all contain the CS cluster. Plus, notice the similarities in sound between la in lascio, lascia for leave, and lascia for axe. Also, the second part of the phrase flips the word order, further adding to the challenge. At number 30, we have the Italian tongue twister.
Incontrovertibilissimamente. Incontrovertibilissimamente.
This literally means incontrovertibly. Now here's another lengthy adverb, 27 letters, that is a real tongue twister. It beats number 15 for size and complexity since it puts together many different sounds, including the TR and the double consonant. It's better to break this one into two parts, incontroverti and billissimamente. Practice these separately before placing them together. Now here are 6 top tips for practicing Italian tongue twisters to improve your pronunciation. Firstly, start slow and finish strong. Start off by reading the tongue twisters slowly, trying to understand each different word. As you grow more confident, gradually increase your speed. Remember, if you can't say them slowly, you won't manage to say them quickly either. Know the words. Familiarize yourself with the vocabulary hidden within each tongue twister. This not only helps with memorization, but also ensures smoother pronunciation. Divide and conquer. Break down each tongue twister into smaller chunks so you can really focus on perfecting the pronunciation of individual words and letters before tackling the whole phrase. Use a pen and paper. Don't just rely on reading these tongue twisters on a screen. Write them down in your notebook. Writing things down is actually proven to help reinforce your memory, and you can learn more about memory tricks in this video here. Doing this will help you deepen your understanding, particularly when it comes to the more complex tongue twisters. Now keep at it. I know these are challenging, but consistency is key in language learning. Set aside a few minutes each day to practice these tongue twisters, and you'll see that with time, those initially daunting phrases will start to roll off your tongue effortlessly. Last but not least, have fun. Tongue twisters are meant to be both instructive and fun, so embrace the inevitable stumbles and the giggles that come with them. Now, to continue your learning and to help you practice everything you've learned here today, make sure you download your free PDF cheat sheet for this lesson, and you'll find a link to that in the description box below this video. If you enjoyed this lesson, then you'll love Intrepid Italian, my series of online self-paced video courses that break down everything you need to know about Italian using my unique 80-20 method. More details in the description below. Want to improve your non-verbal communication skills? Make sure you watch this video lesson here to learn the most used Italian hand gestures. It's not only practical, but also a lot of fun too. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you get an alert when I post more video lessons like this one. Until next time, un abbraccio, ciao!